Plaintiff Sara Rivera claims the defendant made her a target for trolls by making her appear in a prank video without a mask. Now she's infamous for flouting COVID rules and getting threats. She wants help paying for therapy. She's suing for $1,200. Defendant Miguel Palacio claims his viral video with the plaintiff is a hit, so she should be happy. So no way is he paying for her therapy.
Sara, you are suing Miguel
Yes.
for $1,200 for therapy bills due to emotional distress from a viral video.
In January.
Yes.
4-3, I call him 4-3, that's his nickname to me.
4-3 is his nickname?
Yes.
Because, oh, I got it.
Long story short, in January, my friend over here, Mr. 4-3, told me to do a viral video with him. And it kind of just went left for me personally. So basically, the video idea was to go on the train.
And you mean a New York City
yeah,
subway?
New York City train, the subway.
Yeah.
And he was gonna wear a Chucky outfit.
Chucky?
Yes.
Okay.
And then he was going to like attack me while like it's a busy like subway and see people's reaction, right? I agree, because I thought it was funny. It's like a funny idea.
Let's hear your side of the story.
I do funny videos on Instagram, pranks, as Chucky, right? So I asked her, let's do a video. You know, we planned it and everything. But she said, fine, let's do it. So I had to dress as Chucky, and we did the video, right?
Yes.
We did it. I attacked, and that's it.
So basically, right when we're about to start shooting or whatever, I'm getting pumped up because it's kind of like scary to like be like on the subway with like a whole bunch of people.
I would think so.
We're about to start filming, about to get in there, and he takes the mask that I'm wearing because it's the subway.
No, I didn't.
It's a crowded subway, and we're wearing our masks because of obvious reasons, COVID and stuff like that, and it's January, it's freezing cold. Everybody's sick, I'm wearing my mask. Literally right before we're about to get on the train, because the train's coming, it's pulling up, and we're ready to like turn up, he takes my mask off. So now I'm like freaking out because we're about to get on the train, we're about to start filming. So we get on the train.
If you didn't want your mask off, why didn't you just say, whoop, stop?
He like took it and then he ran because he had to start his video from the other subway. So like while it was moving, he kind of went through the doors to go to the cart that I was in. So once he took it, he ran to the other side of the cart. And we started filming.
How did he reach your mask?
That's all I'm saying, I didn't do that.
He jumped.
He jumped?
I jumped. Everybody
Put
jumped.
your arm up.
Everybody
Put your
jumped.
arm up and you can reach my face. Like, I don't need to like.
I jump. How I jump?
Oh boy. Yeah.
I don't need to lie because Mr. Judge Jerry, I lost somebody to COVID, so I know the seriousness of COVID. I don't need to be, I could have been sick. I could have been risking other people's lives. I want to wear my mask. I don't need to lie about.
I totally get that. I'm just wondering why, no matter what he was doing, you're an adult, just say, I'm not going on.
Because the train was already moving. It was just so much going on. I was like turned up. My adrenaline from us about to like start a big commotion. It was so much going on. We were about to start filming. And he ran off, like I said, he ran off to the other side of the car. I didn't have a chance to like run after his behind. So now we do the video, and unbeknownst to me, like it kind of goes viral. And now we're on the news. Now, like all these media outlets are posting the video. Now I'm literally seen on camera without a mask.
Do we have that video?
Look, you see it? You see it? Look.
Give me my bag. What is wrong with you? What's get off of me? What are you doing? Get off of me. Off of me. What's wrong with you? What is going on the train? I'm so.
So tell me, did I jump? I can't even jump.
First of all, literally seconds, that was seconds before like you started running to me. So now this viral video is going everywhere. I'm the only bozo without a mask on, risking my life, other people's lives. And people are bashing me on my comments. They're bashing me on the videos. The news outlets are like bashing me. I'm getting death threats in my DMs because, like I said, I'm not taking the seriousness.
We don't get death threats.
No, but this is different for me.
Okay, we have some of the comments, right?
Yeah.
He attacked her because she isn't wearing a mask. That's what happens when you don't wear a mask. Yep. Deserved it for not wearing a mask. As he should. Because she's not wearing a mask, she's not wearing a mask, she deserved it.
The thing is also, I was getting death threats in my private DMs. Unfortunately, I didn't have the chance
Me too.
to No, I was getting death threats in my
Well,
DMs.
how does anyone know you? You're wearing a
I'm the one getting the death threats because you have a mask on technically. I don't have a mask on.
So what are you suing for?
I'm suing him because this was a very traumatic situation for me personally. The death threats, the comments. I had to start going to therapy for it.
She go every day. She go every day.
I want you to understand that I make money through my social media. So me not being able to get on my social media because I'm stressed out, I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm getting death threats. I'm supposed to be this funny person on social media. I'm not supposed to be here starting controversy and being a controversial person. I'm not used to that. I'm not used to hate comments.
Keep going to therapy. I'm not giving you $1,200. I'm not. But as you can see the video, I got my mask pulled by a random person. I don't know who he was.
Did you take her mask off?
No, I didn't.
Did you ask her to take her mask off?
No.
Then why was she suddenly without a mask?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, come on.
She said I jumped. How I jumped?
You never told her, hey, let's do this without a mask.
It's
All I said was,
you can't lie here. You're under oath. Remember when you raised your hand? You're under oath.
Craig.
You can't lie in a court. You asked her to take it off. You thought it'd be a better video. I'm not saying you ripped it off, but you asked her to take it off. Yes, you did. Okay. Here's what I want to know.
Okay.
I am not giving you $1,200.
Run me, first of all, no, you really tried it.
All right,
You're
now
trying to sabotage me.
Being on a New York City subway and somebody gets attacked for whatever the reason, even though you guys know it's a prank, that is really dangerous. And the reason it's dangerous is because the other people don't know that it's a prank. Right. Some guy jumps in, sees a woman attacked, you don't know what could have happened. Honestly, that's crazy. Well, both of you both agreed to do this prank. Again,
he knows what kind of content I do. I do funny stuff. I didn't think it was gonna be a super traumatic.
I know. I don't think you're evil people. I really don't. I think you're both cool people. But no one's...
Chucky's not evil.
Chucky's evil.
Oh,
he's an evil. He's an
I'm
evil
the good
character.
Chucky is not being sued. 4-3 is being sued.
I feel 100% bad for the video.
Okay,
I just didn't think it would turn out that bad.
I understand that. And I understand that. And you're young, and now I'm sure you won't do something like that again. So therefore, you're suing for $1,200. I'm going to let you two split the $1,200 bill. I fine for the plaintiff in the sum of $600. This
is some bull.
I've done videos, and I almost went to jail doing pranks. And I don't know, I just keep doing it.
He admitted to taking my mask off. I knew I was right, so I'm happy that he finally admitted to everybody and himself because he could have risked my life.
Plaintiff Kevin Jones is suing the mother of his children. He says he wants to be a good father to their kids, but she's battling him every step of the way. He wants her to pay for the phones he gave her that she broke in anger. He's suing for $1,500. Defendant Tiffany Alexander claims the phones were a gift. She claims she doesn't have to pay the plaintiff back.
Kevin, you are the ex-boyfriend of Tiffany.
Correct.
And you guys have kids together?
Correct.
Okay. But Kevin, you are suing Tiffany.
I'm suing my ex-fiance, baby mama, Tiffany, whatever you want to call her.
Yeah.
I'm suing her for 2 iPhones, the equivalent of $1,500.
Yes.
We had an agreement. It was around December.
Yep.
I had the money to buy a phone.
Yeah.
She needed it. She was about 6 or 7 months pregnant with my now 4-month-old baby.
Yes.
So I bought her a phone. Upon the agreement, she would pay it back with her income taxes.
It was supposed to be a gift.
No, the agreement was she pay me back with her taxes. During the time from December to about March, we always got into it. It was always a fight about me not doing or giving the kids that I birthed with her as much time as I was giving kids that I have another family with. So she wanted basically all the time for her, no time for my other children.
You know, these are our kids. You know, they right now they're young. They need your attention.
So within that time, she caught herself breaking the phone, or she said she broke it. I don't know.
I told you I broke the phone.
Yeah, you told me that. But me being a good dad, I bought her another one, like a fool, like a dummy. And she agreed again that she will pay it back with her income tax or her stimulus, whichever one came first. When she got her money, she never paid me anything. We tried to resolve things between me and her. That's why I didn't make a big deal about it, but it still was the agreement.
But I
The
never got my
agreement
money yet,
was,
so I told
you
her
know
that.
what the agreement was?
Hang on now.
The agreement was for her to pay me back when she got either her income taxes
Or the stimulus.
or
yeah.
the stimulus.
But at the end of the day, it was never an agreement to.
It was an
pay back the
agreement,
loans.
and the moral of the story,
Is he a good dad?
To mine, I don't think he is. I don't feel like he is.
Oh, wow. Now, she broke the first phone I have here. I brought with me today. It's cracked. It's bent to no point. It's of no value.
I was sitting here, I was trying to get my kids together. I have kids that are in sports, and I was taking my kids down to the park with me and trying to get my stroller out my trunk of my car. Didn't realize I left my phone in the hatch of the thing. When I shut it, it kind of caught the phone.
Got it.
Total accident. Didn't mean to
She
do it.
said it's an accident, but I have a relationship with her kids, the ones that's not by me. They told me the real story and said she broke it because she was mad and she was being petty. That's the way that she is.
They
And,
told you what you wanted to hear, 'cause that's what you was
she
trying to
kicked
tell
me
them.
out because I wanted my phones back. I've been homeless, working. I work, but I all the money that I get for work that I make in a paycheck, I have to pay for a hotel room, or I go to a shelter. I have to buy food. I have to sit with my car running for 8 hours at a time just to get sleep.
You're homeless, you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Why is he not living with you?
Because we broke up.
Because of
I
her-
didn't want to be there no more. I didn't feel like he needed to be there anymore. Tension was high. It just was an unhealthy relationship.
That's not true, Your Honor. She just didn't want to pay me back, and that's why she kicked me out.
That's not true.
The police even got called.
But you guys have a 4-month-old child together.
My exact words, Your Honor.
We have a 1-year-old together too, and it's been rocky since then.
No matter how she don't want me there and she put me out, I still be and try to be in my kid's life no matter what.
Oh, man, they're beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, she claims that I treat my girls different.
In my opinion, he
Then
does.
I
That's just
don't-
the way that I take it because,
No,
what-
you're a lie.
His two
and you
kids
know.
came from Chicago, and they're older. He doesn't get to see them as often, but
Why were the police called?
the police.
Because
he called the police.
Your Honor, I tried to get in the house through the window. She took my key, so I tried to get in any way I could. She caught me doing it and slammed my hands in the window.
Why were you trying to get through a window?
She wouldn't let me in. She wouldn't let me in, and I was just, at that point, I was just trying to get my things. Like I said, I've been put out. I've been homeless. At that point, I was trying to get work shoes, toothbrush.
Why wouldn't you at least let him
Uniform.
in to get
I
his
told him
stuff?
I was going to. This is at like 7 o'clock in the morning. He was trying to get into the house. I hadn't had no sleep. He had been calling my phone all night. I was like, okay, well, let me get up, get around, I'll get your stuff together. He didn't want to listen to me, so he's trying to jump through a window, pushing air conditioners through a window to get into a house. So when the police came, they explained to him, like, he has a right to come into the house, but at that point, I told the police I'm not letting him in right now. So when they came and I wouldn't let him in, they told me this is going to be
And
I
at
was
that
gonna get
point,
charged
she
with
mouthed
persist-
off to the cops, told
I was
the
going to
cops.
get charged for persistent disorderly conduct because they said that I wasn't applying with what they was telling me to do. But what I did was I was trying to look out for my kids who was in the house sleeping already. I'm not waking my babies up arguing because that's all he was going to come in there and do.
Well, the kids wouldn't have been asleep if you had just opened the door. It was that simple. Instead, you slammed my hands in the door.
They had already
the
been woke
police
up
had to
multiple
get called.
times. So
All
it ain't like
nonsense.
they wouldn't have been woke up with your
And the reason I was there so early, Your Honor, is because I work at 7 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
And I was there trying to get my things so I could make it to work on time without being late. I'm already sleeping in my car when I have a place to go with my kids.
Nothing bad could happen if the police are there. You could have just let him in and get his stuff and go.
To me, I mean, he's a very aggressive person.
Well, she was just trying to be petty. You're a petty
he
person.
was already being irate and yelling and kicking doors and
How would you feel
pulling
if you got
ACs
put out
through windows and everything else?
from a person that
To
you
me,
claim love you?
I felt like, it was just gonna escalate more. Even if the police was there, I understood where they was coming from, but I was trying to, take on for my kids and their well-being.
If you understood, you would have just opened the door and let me get my things.
Your sob story.
If you
is just-
understood,
it's-
you would
I'm
have
tired-
just paid
I'm
the
tired of
money
hearing
back
sob story. You just
for
keep
the phones
repeating
that we
yourself.
had an agreement about.
I wasn't in agreement.
Wait, so you're saying you didn't let him in, even though the police were there, you didn't let him in because you didn't want your kids awakened?
Yeah, because, I mean,
Well,
that's just, the person I know who he is, I know that he would
no,
have
I'm
been
not saying you
allowed.
should let him stay there.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, I
saying
know, I mean.
to get his stuff.
You're selfish. That's the moral of the story, Your Honor. If it's not what she says or if it's not what she want me to do, she's selfish. She take things and she throws things. She even threw the phone at me right before I told her that I was suing her. Well, right after I told her I was suing her for the money for the phone, she threw it at me.
If she didn't pay you for the first phone, why did you buy her the second one?
Because, you know, like I said, my baby was just actually born, the young one, the one who's 4 months. And so we were going to try to work on things to make it better for them and, you know, for us.
The first phone you bought her, you were in a relationship, still wanting to try to work it out. I'm going to look at that as a gift. The second phone, he had no obligation to get you that. Even if it was an accident, you broke the phone. You can't say the second time is a gift too. There was no gift occasion. He bought you the first phone, you broke it. Any adult that breaks that thing, they've got to get it fixed. Your lawsuit was for $1,500, and that would mean that you would be entitled to $750. But I think before I pound the gavel and make that the final decision, I just do want to say that the general rule between you two ought to be, just for your kids' sake, we're not going to fight in front of the kids. If we want to text each other our arguments afterwards, we'll do that. But in the meantime, in front of the children, all they're going to see is a loving mom and a loving dad. I tell you that for no other motive other than I promise you that is the best way to be parents and that is the best way to live. You can discipline yourselves to do that. I'm not saying you got to get back together. I'm not saying you got to love each other, but you do have to give your children a peaceful home. So I find for the plaintiff in the sum of $750.
She make me feel terrible by saying that I'm a terrible dad and I'm not a good dad because I do the most and I do all that I can to be a good dad to those children.
For my kids' sake, it's a sad situation, you know, because they're still little. They don't know no better, and they deserve to have two parents in the household, but as of right now, this is what they get.
I hope me and Tiffany can work things out, but I don't think there's a chance we will.